Wookie. Wookie, do you want to say good morning?
Wookie. Hey, come here.
Hey. Hi, bud. Is it a good morning? Are we doing a whole bunch of time in the truck today? Yeah?
So today we are going to Sequoia National Park. We're gonna see some giant trees. Hopefully both. Like there's General Sherman, which is the biggest tree, I think, on Earth. And then there's General Grant. Hopefully we'll see that one, but they're kind of at opposite sides of the park, like 45 minutes away from one another. And I'm not too sure how the roads are up there because they had like a storm. We had a couple storms roll through yesterday, so they might have snow up there. I don't know if I want to drive through the mountains in the snow. It's like 7,000 feet elevation up there, so there might be lots of snow. Anyways, so my plan for today, we're going to check out the museum and I think it's a meadow.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a meadow with some sequoias around it, and I'll figure the name out, and then I'll put it like right here and in there. So we'll do the museum, we'll do that meadow, we'll go up to the General Sherman tree, and then we'll see kind of where we're at for the day. But first, our campsite was literally across the train tracks from the Sun-Made, I want to say factory, but it's probably just like a packaging plant or something. So we're going to check out some Sun-Made fruit this morning. You probably know them from raisins that you got in a box on Halloween and really hated, but we like our raisins, preferably dipped in chocolate. So we're going to see if we can find some snacks for today.
So we decided to go with dark cocoa dusted chocolate covered raisins because it sounded like something we probably wouldn't find anywhere else. And so begins our long drive up to Sequoia National Park. It's a couple hours, I do believe, but I think it'll be worth it. We found the orange trees. There's so many and they're everywhere in this area. Though unfortunately we couldn't find anywhere yet maybe that is open that we could buy or pick any of these oranges. We're not going to take them off the bush. We're just going to enjoy the sight.
So we made it to the entrance of Sequoia National Park. We still have about probably 45 minutes to the General Sherman tree. I think the museum visitor center is a lot closer. Well, not a lot closer, it's probably like 10 minutes closer. So a lot more driving. Apparently there's chain control, so I don't have to put on chains yet, but the guy says I have to have them in the truck, so good thing we have chains.
So thank you, Dad, for the chains.
Yeah. I hope we don't have to use them.
Yeah.
But at least we have them, or else we wouldn't be able to be in the park at all. So anyways, back to driving.
Morgan's rocking a t-shirt and toque. True Canadiana. about 5,500 feet, and the temperature has dropped significantly. There is snow on the ground, and we're starting to see the sequoia trees. It's now time for my winter coat and snow boots. So we checked out the visitor center and lots of cool information in there. I wanted to know why sequoias only grow at 5,000 to 7,000 feet. I would think they would grow in, I don't know, lower areas. But actually it has to do with rainfall. So it's more moisture up here. It's too dry at lower elevations and not quite cold enough that they won't grow in this particular belt. So that's why they grow up here. We also found out that unfortunately the road through to get to, what was that? Grants Grove is closed. So we can't go through, we'd have to go back out and around, and that's a huge detour. So we probably won't find a way to do that today. And there's, of course, the probably snowplow back there. So we've arrived here at the trailhead for the General Sherman tree, which is the biggest one, right, hon?
It is the biggest. Is it the biggest living thing on Earth or something?
I can't remember what the actual stat is, but it's huge. That's
it's
really
like
what it comes
as
down to.
tall as a football field is long, and it's like 3 LA traffic lanes wide. What else was on there? I don't know. It's supposed to be really big, I guess.
Yeah, so very excited to go see it. Unfortunately, Wookie is not allowed on the path, so he's gonna hang in the car. He probably won't be too excited about it, but we'll be back soon. Right, buddy? It's so beautiful with all of the snow around the tree. It kind of feels Christmassy, except for when giant chunks of snow fall out of the tree and narrowly miss hitting you in the head. Not so much fun, but kind of entertaining to watch the giant chunks fall. So I don't know if you can see the top of the General Sherman tree there, but it's actually dead. So that's why it's kind of a strange shape. It's not growing upward anymore, but it still grows outward. And there is supposed to be a nice visualization of a footprint of the tree right here. We've only got snow. And we found the official stat. The claim to fame for the General Sherman is that it is the biggest tree in the world by the volume of its trunk. just can't help. Every time I film these trees, I pan upwards. Since we can't go to Grants Grove, we decided to come up to the Lodgepole Market and Visitor Center. The Visitor Center is closed for winter, but the market seems like it's supposed to be open. So we're gonna check it out. And the road getting up here from the General Sherman tree, sheet of ice. Picture for scale.
Yeah, it's pretty tall. I'm assuming it's only that tall because they keep plowing it.
I've been missing home lately, especially with the holidays around the corner, holiday season. So it's been really nice today to be somewhere that really feels like home with all the snow-covered trees and kind of the chilly weather. But it'll also be nice to go back down into the valley where it's warm. So we popped into the Lodgepole Market and grabbed ourselves some string cheeses, some chips, and some motion sickness medicine, and we're ready to make the trek back down into the valley to our trailer because it is coming up on 3 o'clock and we'll lose light just after 4. So this has been really amazing to come see these giant, magnificent trees, and looking forward to the warm weather in just about an hour or so. So this lookout isn't quite the same photo opportunity that it was earlier. Can't see anything. So I'm walking away from the truck and I hear it honk at me like that, and I'm like, who's honking at me? It's Wookie! He's so rude. Did you honk at me? Wookie. Goofball. Is that where you'd like to hang for the rest of the way down, Wookie?
Sit on your lap.
No!
Why not? He's a lap dog. Yeah, you see? Curious as to where this is gonna go. What are you doing, bud?
Where are you going?
Hey. Hey, shorty, what are you doing?